create a frequently asked questions in our listings.
Okay, so many people don't understand that when someone is going to buy something, and I just want you to look at yourself and notice your behavior when you're buying something on Amazon. This is how it starts. Okay, I want a razor. Cool. I get 1,000 razor results. So let's look at the top ones and let's look at the ones that are, what's the price range? I quickly glance at the price range. Okay, it's 10 to 14. Nice. What's the reviews? Okay, these ones all have decent reviews. Between like I don't know. They look like they have good reviews. Okay, cool. And in the image, it looks good. It's what I'm looking for. So the next thing we do is process of elimination. Okay, this one doesn't look that good. This one has this one. So what we're doing is we're eliminating. And the way that you eliminate something is you go through a listing and you find things that disqualify it. So if I go into a listing and I scroll down and there's something that I don't understand or can't find, I will disqualify that listing. And because I'm looking to narrow down 10 good options into one. One of the ways to combat that is to have a frequently asked questions in your listing. So basically when someone goes in to hydrolyte electrolyte powder, he's like, is this keto? Does this have sugar? Does this have artificial sweeteners? This. If I can't answer all of their questions, they're gonna be like, okay, I don't know, so it's not disqualified. Cool. So the way to do a frequently asked questions in your listing, create a buyer account, change the name to something random, like customer, for example. Once you have that, just so it doesn't show that Mina Elias is constantly asking the same question, all of these questions, go into your top 5 or 10 competitors and go look at the questions that are asked on their listing. Make a huge Excel spreadsheet of every single question that was asked, and then from there, go into your listing, go down to the question section, and using that buyer account, which is it's different, it has a different email address than your seller's account, it's a different account. Go in there and start asking one question after the next. Does this have sugar? Is this artificial? How many servings is here? Is this a plastic spoon? Now the reason that I use my competitors is because they've already spent the time gathering all these questions. If you don't know what questions to ask, go on Google and start typing in some things. You'll see forums, you'll find forums, and you'll find people asking questions about the product. You can even go into the Facebook group and say, what would you like to know about an electrolyte powder? Does it do this? Does it do that? And you'll get a ton of questions. Put all of those questions on your Amazon listing. You just ask them as a buyer, and then you'll get an email notification say, hey, customer, aka you, ask this question. And then you would go in and you would respond, and you go in and you respond, and you're basically artificially creating a frequently asked questions section on your page. Now, why does Amazon not just allow us to do a frequently asked questions? I don't know. Yes, I agree that they should let the customers ask questions, but there should already be a frequently asked questions on there. So, this is an artificial way to create that.
And one thing to add to this, if you don't want to go the distance and create a buyer account, you can use your community that you have created and ask them to help you. So you could go even to your friends or some distant relatives possibly and say, hey, do me a favor, can you pose this question on this listing? If you don't want to go into create an account and maybe you're scared that it could somehow be linked, not that it will affect it, but you can always do that. Just wanted to give them that option.
Yeah, most likely you have if you're in America, you have an account because we're already buying, but right. This definitely applies to the people who might not be in America or something. Or
you can also use the same people that are going to buy your product, because this is actually even better. It weighs even more. If you remember Anna from our other episode, you can say, Anna, before you buy this, would you do me a favor and put this question onto my listing? And then you respond, and then she'll come back later and order it.
Just make sure it's easy, or you're gonna have to put Anna on your payroll.
Yes, exactly.